It says that we are now live on Facebook.
It says that.
So welcome everyone, wherever you are in the world. It's World Friendship Day today. And we are marking this really, really important day. Today is the UN Day for Friendship. And we're marking this by an event, a special event that we're live streaming on Facebook from the Hands Up project page. So tell all of your friends to come and join us wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to this special event. We're going to see some live performances of theatre. We're going to have poetry performances, and we're also going to have lots of different friends from around the world talking about what it means to them. Now, friendship is something that's so important to us in the Hands Up project. And what better way of making friends and making those friendships really strong than by doing lockdown theatre. And we have some incredible experts in this field from Gaza, but now from all over the world. And later on, we're going to see a performance of lockdown theatre that's going to be performed by young people in Gaza and in Argentina simultaneously. But before that, we have another play. And this is a play which is also on the theme of friendship. And it's called The Guitar. And we're very honored that the author of this play, J.J. Wilson, is going to watch the play. So I asked JJ if he would like to contribute to a special book that we're going to be publishing for the Hands Up project called Doing Remote Theatre. And this is going to be a collection of plays written by well-known ELT authors and also by playwrights from around the world. And it's also a kind of guide to using remote theatre. So here is a play called The Guitar, and it's going to be performed by Haneen Jadalla's students in Gaza. And what I'd like you to do, please, if you're not acting in the play, I'd like you to turn off your video and to turn off your microphone. If you could just spotlight me, or you've done it already.
Okay, so here we go. Oh no! What a terrible thing! I just broke my guitar string! And tomorrow I need to play! It's my sister's wedding day! Oh, yeah, I have a friend. His name is Ali. He will help me.
Hello, Ahmad. You look so sad. What's happened? Something bad?
Oh yeah, trouble thing. I just broke my guitar string. And tomorrow I need to play. It's my sister's wedding day.
Oh, let me see what I have in this box. Here's a pair of socks. a pen, a book, a golden ring,
Okay.
a feather from a chicken wing, a glass, a pencil, a teddy bear, and look, a famous lock of hair. It belonged to a princess, a wonderful thing. But sorry, no guitar string.
Thank you, Lee. You are so kind. I will take this shirt, but I must find a guitar string before it's too late. The wedding tomorrow. It cannot wait.
Hello, Ahmad. You look so sad. What happened? Something bad?
Oh yeah, trouble thing. I just broke my guitar string. And tomorrow I need to play. It's my sister's wedding day.
Oh dear. Well, let me see what I have up in my tree. A leaf, a branch, some rocks and stones, grass and paper, and the chicken bones. In my nest are lots of things. But sorry, no guitar string. I have one thing, fit for a king. I will give you my old song to sing.
Hi, Ahmed. You look so sad. What happened? Something bad?
Oh yeah, trouble thing. I just broke my guitar string. And tomorrow I need to play. It's my sister's wedding day.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's bad news. Hmm. Let me see what's in my shoes. I have a piece of rainbow here. Take it or it will disappear. I know it's not a guitar string, but I tell you, It's a magical thing.
Thank you, thank you. You are so kind. I will take this rainbow, but I must find the guitar string before it's too late. The wedding tomorrow. It cannot wait.
Brother Ahmed, Brother Ahmed,
Sister,
yes, yes, Ahmed,
sister, it's your wedding day. But I have something bad to say. I broke my guitar string. I'm so sorry. I cannot play. Yeah, I cannot play. All I have is reciting and rainbow and song to share. Don't be angry. I tried my best. I looked in the shoes, the knees, the box. I couldn't find the guitar string. All I can do is sing, sing, sing.
Brother Ahmed, it's okay, it's okay. I know today is my wedding day, but I'm just happy that you are here. Sing for us and have no fear. With a hair, a rainbow, and a song, and your love, we can go wrong.
Bravo.
Bravo, girls. Bravo, everyone. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look, I mean, a play about friendship, which shows the theme of friendship, but also we had all those technical problems. And I just loved the way you all supported each other like good friends do. So the play is about supporting each other as friends, but you also supported each other as friends when you were acting in the play. So brilliant. Well done, all of you. Now with JJ's here. JJ, do you want to turn on your camera, JJ? So JJ Wilson is the author of this play. He's the author of many books for teachers and also novels as well. So JJ, what did you think of it?
Firstly, salam alaikum. What time is it over there? Buenas tardes from Argentina. I'm trying to work out the time. Congratulations to the children. You're wonderful, and also to their teachers. You are absolutely fantastic. Shukran. Thank you so much for performing with such energy, for all the hard work you put into it, all the creativity. I thought it was wonderful, Nick, as I'm sure everyone watching did. You did such a great job, all of you. I just want to echo something Nick is saying about friendship. The play is about love, of course, about a love for a little boy, for his big sister. Of course, it is also about friendship and all the effort that he tries so hard to find the guitar string. But in the end, it doesn't matter because he loves his sister and his sister loves him. And so everything is okay in the end because of the love they share between each other. So just once again, thank you ever so much. Everyone involved in the Hands Up project, teachers and students. Of course, you're making friendships through your performance. You're crossing borders, you're crossing languages, you're crossing cultures, religions. And so it was just wonderful to be here and to watch it. So shukran, thank you.
Thanks very much, JJ. And Haneen, do you want to say something?
I would like to thank all the girls and the fantastic author for such a play. It's really, I mean, when I had the first look at it, it seems to me that it's a very simple play. But when we dig into the theme and just start rehearsing it and performing it, honestly, it was one of the most challenging plays for me to train the girls to do it, because it has got all these deep ideas inside about love and care and friendship together, and about how we created a big thing when we collaborate as friends and as people who share care and love. And honestly, I love the rhyme that you got in all the play. It's one of my favorite features in writing. That adds a lot of musical atmosphere and make it really amusing to the ears. Thank you so much for doing such a play, and thanks for the girls who did it.
Brilliant. Let's give them all a round of applause again. Well done, everyone. Great work. Great work. Okay, well, we're going to move on to another play about friendship now. And this play is from our first book, which is called Toothbrush and Other Plays. This is our first book of plays published by, of plays created and performed by young people in Palestine. And this is a play called Unity Play, which was originally performed by some young people in Nusrat, the refugee camp in Gaza. It's already being performed live as remote theatre in lots of locations around the world. Once at IATEFL conference in Brighton about 4 years ago, three years ago. And now we're going to see the lockdown version. And this is going to be with students in Argentina and Gaza working together live to perform the play at the same time. So are you all ready for this?
Yeah, I'm
Brilliant.
ready.
Okay.
Haneen, are you ready? Tishi, Ampi, are you ready?
Yes.
So
Okay.
Haneen, can you stop sharing sound so Terry can share sound? Yeah, great.
Perfect.
And just turn off your cameras if you're not acting in this play. If you
Okay.
could please turn off your cameras.
Juliana,
Once upon a time, there was a
upon a time, there was a very happy family. The family consisted of 3 members, a widow and 2 sons, Ahmed and Ali. After the death of the father, Mom took the full responsibility. She did her best and succeeded in keeping her family happy. But what happened? Let's see.
Brother. Good shot, my dear brother.
Okay, I'm going to say we should start again because we've just lost, you know, this is an opportunity for those people who don't live in Gaza to realize the difficulties that there are in doing this kind of thing. And this is because of power cuts and it's because of very weak internet connections. So we just lost Dima just before she was about to perform. So I think we should start the play again, if that's okay with everyone. Because Dima's back now, right? Are you back now, Dima?
She's joining. She just lost the connection.
You lost the connection. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, those of you who aren't in Gaza and have never been to Gaza may not know just how difficult this is to kind of perform something live when you don't have a reliable internet connection. And it's even more remarkable that, you know, young people and teachers in Gaza are really the specialists around the world in this art form, in this new art form. So somebody's got it on. It's another thing that can happen. If you can turn the volume, here is, do you want to just change Dima's name, Haneen? Great. If somebody could please turn off their Facebook stream. If somebody could please turn off their Facebook stream so that you can't hear it as well, or turn the volume down. Okay, are we good to go?
Yes. Hi, Dima. How are
Fine.
you?
Fine.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the play.
Okay.
Alright.
Juli, are you ready?
Yes. Once upon a time, there was a very happy family. The family consisted of 3 members, a widow and 2 sons, Ahmed and Ali. After the death of the father, Mom took the full responsibility. She did her best and succeeded in keeping her family happy. But what happened? Let's see.
Good
job, my dear brother.
Thank you. Let's have a rest after a long, busy day.
My brother, I think we should sew a new crop tomorrow.
I agree with you. Let's go after sunrise.
Deal.
Deal.
Oh, my beloved children, I'm so proud of you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mother.
You.
You.
Me.
Yes, you. You paid more effort than your brother. You can make your own decisions.
Yes. I can make my own decision. I can make my own decision.
My brother, let's go and sew wheat.
No, corn is bitter.
Wheat is better. It's very suitable for our land this year.
No, corn is bitter. Corn is bitter.
Don't listen. Don't listen. Your choice is the best. Your choice is the best.
Yes, my choice is the best. My choice is the best. Corn is bitter. Corn is bitter.
Calm down, my son. Let's go wheat.
See, she loves him more than you. She loves him more than you.
Yes. She loves him more than me. She loves him more than me. You love him more than me. You
Oh,
love
my
him more
son.
than me.
You are my dear son. I love you back.
Divide the land. Ha, 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 ha.
Yes. Divide the land, yes. Let's divide the land. Let's divide the land.
Oh no!
Division? No, that's impossible. Division? No.
Oh, I'm very tired, Larry Cruz. I'm very tired.
Don't worry. Everything will be okay. Wear cologne.
Yes. It's bitter to be away of them. It's bitter to be away of them.
I'm very tired, little crops. I wish I could wake with my brother again. I wish I could rid of the crazy friends. Oh my God, help us, for our mother's sake.
You always think of your brother. but he doesn't think of you at all. His part is bigger than yours. You can't even take your rights. Weak boy.
No, I'm not weak. I can do it. Hey, your part is bigger than mine.
What?
The two parts should be equal. I should take from your part and add to mine.
What? Are you dreaming? Stop it.
No, I won't. Mom?
Mom, wake up, Mom. We are sorry, Mom. Forgive us.
Wake up, Mom.
Are you together again? Yes. I'm very sorry, my brother. We should don't do that. I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry.
That's good. My advice to you, my children, is unity. Be together whatever happens. Work together, stay together, as we read together.
We share the same oceans. We are every boy and girl. Come together and share our dreams. We be amongst the stars, and we know that it's destiny that we are unity.
We are unity. We are unity.
We are unity.
We are unity. We are unity.
We are unity.
Great work. Beautiful.
Great,
Beautiful
great.
girls and boys. Beautiful work.
Sissy was
Look.
angry.
Fantastic. And teachers too. Brilliant. Amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad we stopped and started again because we saw all of that amazing work. Look at that devil.
Yeah.
And look at the brilliant acting and the brilliant work together. Fantastic, everyone. I mean, there's been so many negatives from the COVID pandemic, but look at this. Because of the COVID pandemic, we've got children in Argentina and children in Gaza and teachers in both locations working together to produce something beautiful like that. I'm so proud of everyone. I'm so proud of all of you, everyone in the Hands Up Project and all the beautiful, incredible work you're doing. So thank you for that amazing performance. Now, I'm gonna start crying. Before I start
Yeah,
crying, well, Terry, I think you've got a kind of surprise for us, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Let me prepare myself. Okay. This is a story I wrote for all the teachers in the world, especially for all the teachers in Palestine, especially Haneen. Yes. This is a story of friendship. Once upon a time, there was an Argentinian teacher who met a Palestinian one. One sunny afternoon, the Palestinian teacher invited the Argentinian teacher to her house. They drank lemon and mint, a delicious Palestinian drink. The Argentinian teacher also brought mate, and that is how they began exchanging their different cultures. While they were having a great time together, the Palestinian teacher told the Argentinian teacher about the handout project. The Argentinian teacher was fascinated by the wonderful stories the Palestinian teacher was telling her about it. both teachers became friends. They started working together with remote theater, joining their students together in beautiful and challenging plays written by wise, clever Palestinian teachers and children. Children who were shouting at the top of their voices, but nobody was listening to them. Now, those amazing plays started to be heard, to be watched all around the world. Their voices began to cross borders and oceans. By working together, these teachers gave voice to those Palestinian children who wanted to show the world who they were, how they lived. They wanted to talk about their dreams, their sufferings, and their happiness. Later, more teachers gave voice to those Palestinian children who wanted to show the world. Sorry. Started joining their friendship from Romania, Spain, Mexico, England, Brazil, and soon everybody became friends. All those teachers became one heart, one soul, one love. And that is how this international friendship grew and grew and grew, and it is continue growing because these teachers believe in education. These teachers believe in generosity. These teachers believe in freedom, and these teachers believe in the celebration of friendship. These teachers believe in unity. And it is not the end of the story. This is just the beginning. Thank you.
Hey. A wonderful story.
This is you, Haneen. I made her myself.
Yeah, I'm speechless now. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. It was a great privilege to have all these students traveling by their hearts and souls, as you said, crossing borders and barriers, and just meet and share something. They're coming from different backgrounds, having a kind of various experiences in life, but still they share goodness and they share love and care and everything. And they speak in different native languages, but still they have the language of love and care to be in common. So thank you very much for such a rich experience. I think this will be the highlight of their life, not only such a lockdown play to be performed on a special day like this. Thank you very much, everybody, and Terry.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Is there anyone, and what about any of the students would like to say a quick word? Terry, would any of your students like to say something?
Ampi, Tisi, Juli. Can you come back, please? Yes. Would you like to say something? ¿Les gustaría decir algo? Would you like to say something? You're shy now. They like
Sorry, that's my fault.
Because
we haven't prepared for this, and I just wondered whether somebody would like to just say something.
No? Okay.
Brilliant, brilliant. And I think we should just pay homage to the original author of this play, who is a 14-year-old girl in Gaza. When she wrote the original play for her friends to perform, she said this. Her name's Dana, and she lives in Nusrat camp in Gaza. She said, when Mrs. Mariam told us about the competition, I became very motivated. I had the idea of the play and I started to write. I wrote many drafts. I learned many new English words. I used the dictionary. I asked my teacher. It was an amazing experience to write a play in English. This is my real start in writing. Well, now, Dana, not only did you get a good experience from writing that play, but lots of young people, not only in Gaza, but all around the world, have had a beautiful experience from performing that play. And everyone who's read this play in the book has also had a beautiful experience. So thank you, Dana, for writing the original version. And thank you, all of the young people who've performed so beautifully tonight. We've had lots of technical problems, but you've still just blown us away by your brilliance, your performance, your brilliant performances, your creativity, and your passion. So thank you to all of you. I'm now going to hand over to Raja, who is going to continue with the rest of the evening's proceedings.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I would like first to thank Haneen, Terry, and their students. You did an amazing job. The plays were just amazing. I love them. And despite everything happened, you just kept going on and you did that brilliant job. Now we're moving into another part of this event. We'll now be hearing from Sahar and Alex, our very first volunteers who started to work with the Hands Up project since the very beginning. And that was like 6 or 7 years ago. They're going to be taking us in a very nice journey of their friendship and how this friendship formulated and grown up during these years of working together as a team on the Hands Up project. So I'm going to be now handing it over to Alex and Sahar. So where are you, Alex and Sahar? Here's Sahar.
Yeah, I'm here, but I can't share the video.
Okay.
The host has stopped me.
Yeah, the host has disabled it.
Okay.
Because I stopped you when you came into the thing. Let me just make sure you can do that.
Yeah,
I asked them to start their videos now. They can. I think they can.
Can you do it, Nick?
Yeah, I'm doing it, yeah.
Okay.
If I click on ask to start a video, does that work? Yeah, hey, there's Alex.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello, Alex. Okay, Sahar, can you start your video now? I ask you to start your video. Okay,
I've done that too. Should be able to now. Sahar?
Okay, you can start maybe, Alex, a few words until Sahar could really...
Yeah, we had a fantastic plan to begin with. But the idea is that with the Hands Up, we became real friends. For the last time, for this year, I haven't had enough time to pay a lot of attention to Hands Up project, which makes my heart cry, to be honest. And I would like to come back, like properly come back with all the ideas, with all this possible support I can provide, and with my students as well. But the Hands Up project gave a birth to a little child, because I think my son was born with the Hands Up project as well. He's been attending sessions since he was before his birthday, and that was amazing. And with Sahar, it's just most of our discussions is not about the lessons, it's about our lives. We know the cultural talks and the life itself. We even managed to support each other in difficult moments, and there are difficult moments in people's lives. And hello, Sahar.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
All right, thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How's the baby?
Oh, he's nice, but he's trying to fall asleep with his papa, which is a very difficult thing for them, for both of them, because he usually goes to bed with me. And how is
he talking nowadays?
How about your sons and your little princess?
Yeah, thank you. They are fine. They are sending you their heartiest wishes. They miss you too much.
Oh, me too. I love your little daughter, and your sons are amazing.
Thank you, Alex. And my nephew also is amazing. He's the youngest volunteer in the Hands Up project.
And I have two nephews and one niece.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Very proud and honored. So most of our conversations with Alex we start talking about our lives, about our children, about cultures. If you can just let me share the screen to show you some of our conversation. Can I?
Can you share?
Can I share the screen?
Do you have the option?
So we have started working. We have started working since May 2016. We were as a team. Alex actually has people in Gaza. Who I have to take care of them. Do you have an idea? Who are those people?
You mean relatives or something? Friends?
Do you think Alex has relatives in Gaza?
Who knows? Could do. Could have.
Yeah, so yeah. When I was a teacher in Beit Hanun, there were girls there at school whose mothers are Russian. And in May 2016, we had a session with kids there in Russia. And the girls started talking to Alex. Do you remember that day, Alex?
Yes, sure. That was amazing. And I think it was also a link up with my students. And they were surprised hearing some Russian from Palestinian children. That was amazing.
That's right. And let me show you the girls who can speak Russian.
We can't see the video though. We can hear something, but can you share the video, Sahar?
From Russia. Okay. So do you speak Russian in your house? Yeah. Every day you speak Russian.
Sahar, we're not seeing the video. We're only hearing it.
You can't see the video?
No.
No. Just click on that.
I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what's the problem. Why can't you see the video?
There's
okay,
Alex.
and Alex always sends me congratulations on my birthday. Can you see now?
No.
Not yet, no.
I don't know what's that. Okay. There must be a problem there. But I'm sharing the screen now. Can you see?
No, we can't see the actual video. We can only see.
I don't know what's the problem is, but I prepared everything. So anyhow, we can continue our talk. I remember sometime we invited Alex's mom to our sessions. We talked about cultures. We talked about food. We talked about religions. We talked about the Orthodox and the Catholic, and also we learned, Alex, about Arabic and some Arabic words. Can you provide us, Alex, with what you learned?
Yes, I'm a terrible student. I only remember Inshallah, and I completely forgot the string chord. But then Inshallah, because when we plan and when we agree what to do, how to do, all the time we finish our conversation with Inshallah, because no one knows, and Nick has already told about the quality of the connection. Then nobody knows what is going to happen, how is going to happen. So Inshallah ended our each conversation, and I know that word very well.
Great, Sahar. Now we can see the video.
Now? Can you see the video now?
But you didn't share the sound, did you? No. Just turn the volume on. Just make it look higher.
Speak fluent Russian, Rania. Yes. Every day you speak Russian. Yes. You speak Russian and Arabic.
Also.
Wow. Wow, I didn't realize.
Привет. Как дела? Хорошо. Как погода? Как у вас погода? У нас жарко. Жарко у нас тоже.
So these are the old days of the Hands Up project, and the girls from Palestine talk to their aunt in Russia. Also, Alex has a good smile, and also the girls were talking all about her smile, about the way she teaches them English. They love the way she teaches them English. Here, some of our conversations. Alex congratulated me on Eid al-Fitr, and I talked to her about the situation in Gaza last time. She was always supportive, and she was talking to me every day to see if I am safe or not, me and my family. Here we talk about the baby Alex, and he's going to the hairdresser. Also, Alex told me about the big festival in their religion day, Easter. Also about my birthday, I send her always, and she always sends me. Do you like to add more, Alex?
I would like to say that when I was at labor, my doctor was a Syrian one. And I told about the Hands Up project. I told about all my Arabic, which is a lot. And I always remembered about Hands Up project, about Sahar, about Nick, all the children. The girls are amazing. And to be honest, Hands Up project saved me from professional burnout. Because seeing those children, those girls, we only worked with girls, made me feel that it's worth doing what we're doing. And it was continuing existing as a teacher and developing as a teacher. And thank you very much, Nick, and everyone who is involved now. There's such a big team, which is amazing. And it's been 4 years, and I'm surprised. I haven't noticed the time fly. That is amazing.
Yes, you're right. Another amazing thing we did through the Hands Up project, that we planned to travel together to Ayatifel, and I prepared everything. Alex prepared everything till the baby stopped our journey. Alex didn't travel. I hope we can do that again one day and meet Alex in person.
Like, the biggest dream now is to meet Sahar in person, to give her a great hug, and to thank Nick personally for the friend we get.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Nick, for the good people you have.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sahar and Alex. That was really lovely and nice to hear your story and how the Hands Up project has helped to formulate and strengthen that relationship between you. I myself has so many friends since I started working with the Hands Up project, and every day they are growing and they are becoming more and more. So thank you so much, Sahar and Alex, and send my hellos to the boys, Sahar, and my hellos to your son, Alex.
Thank you.
Now, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna move to, I'm gonna hand it over to my lovely friend and colleague and co-worker and everything, Sarah, our learning coordinator now. She's gonna be handing over now. Over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Raja. Thank you, Sahar and Alex and everybody we've seen today. What can I say? First of all, I'd like to ask my students, Hannah and Valeria, to turn on their cameras so that they can speak. And we have another student here today called Elvia. And Elvia, if you would like to join in, you can also turn on your camera. Great. Hi, girls. All right, now you've seen some of the things that we do today. You've seen incredible remote theatre. You've seen incredible actors and teachers sharing everything, really, not just sharing their work, but actually also sharing their lives. And that is one of the things that we really love to do. And we've really proved that you can make friendships over the internet. And one of the ways that we do that is by meeting each other every week. Sometimes a big group, like a group of 21 students, Hannah, that we've got at the moment. And we had quite a big group, Valeria, as well, when you were joining us every week. And these are girls, there are also boys that do it, from around the world, from this time, from Palestine, from Venezuela, from Mexico, from Argentina, from Brazil. Valeria, when you were doing it, we also had students from North Macedonia and Serbia. We've got girls from Argentina. I hope I haven't forgotten any countries, but what I really want to do now is just ask the girls to talk about how this experience makes them feel every single week, meeting up in a big virtual room to talk to each other. So, Hannah, do you want to tell us how that has affected you?
Hi everyone. Actually, nice to meet you, Valeria. From a long time, I didn't see you. Actually, it was my beginning to know the Hands Up project was from the HUB certificate online communication. This was the first of the Hands Up project, my work. Actually, in the first, my teacher sent for me the link and told me if you wanted to participate, you can. I said, wow, talk with a lot of people and another people from outside of Gaza, maybe in Palestine, but out of Gaza. But actually, when I go in the first meeting, I was very maybe stressed and afraid. But when I say Sarah, I feel relaxed because she's beautiful and kind, and see my friend like Valeria, and there was a lot of friends like Minna from Rafah here from Gaza. I was so happy and excited to know more things and a lot of things. And the only thing that I love is that I get a lot of friends. Actually, in my life, I don't have any friends, but the most beautiful thing that I get a friend from the Hands Up project. They give me a friend, not just from Gaza, from all over the world. And that was the best thing.
And that's incredible. Thank you so much. Now, you should know about Hannah that she's saying she's stressed, or she was stressed, but she's one of the people in our group who talks to everybody, who makes sure that everybody joins in and asks questions about other people. So these girls are really taking charge of the group, I think, and I'm just in the background, and they're chatting to each other, they're asking each other questions. It's a very, very beautiful thing, and Hannah's an amazing participant. Hey, Valeria, do you want to turn on your mic, Valeria, and tell us about your experience?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Valeria Núñez. I am from Venezuela, and my experience in Hands-On project was incredible and amazing because I improved my English. I learned many things. I met new people from Palestine. Palestine is a beautiful and incredible country. I met new friends, Hannah, Hannah and others. I was incredible girls. I learned many things about your country, your culture, and your traditions. It was incredible. I really, really love Hands-On project. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valeria. I think the girls have probably said everything that we need to say. But I think what we've seen today is a lot of happiness. We've seen a few tears. I think that they were tears of joy. And we've seen lots of laughter, and we've seen lots of happiness. And this is what comes out of these connections and these international friends that we've made. And we've made them all around the world. And I am so happy to be part of it. And I'm so happy that you girls are part of it. And we're going to carry on doing this for a long, long time. So thank you very, very much, girls, for being here today. That was brilliant. Well done. Love you both. Okay, Raja, I think we can go on to the next section before I cry.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, Hannah and Valeria. Thank you, Sarah. Now we're gonna be moving on the poetry session of our event today. We have here a special guest, Kate Clanchy. She's a teacher, author, and poet. She has been running some sessions for poetry on the Hands Up project page for a couple of times now, where students actually learn how to write poetry in the session. She has tweeted so many writings of our students, and that was amazing to see how people reacted positively with those writings. She's also working on a book that is going to be out in September. It's an anthology of young people's poetry called Friend. So we're so delighted to have you here, Kate, along with your students. And over to you now. Let's hear now from Kate Clanchy.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a writer and teacher and a poet, and I've written quite a few books, but out in September, and I only got this today. I can see Aisha there looking excitedly. Look at this. This is the first edition of our book that's called Friend, and it's entirely made out of poems by people 20 and under. They're mostly 14 and 15-year-olds. They were mostly at school with me. And it celebrates the power of teenage friendships, among other things. And I've got some of those poets, those friends here today, and they're going to read you a couple of poems each. And they all come from the UK, but I think Carter's not here. They all come from the UK, but there's all sorts of people who live in the UK. And that's one of the things that you'll see from my students. So the very first poem that inspired this anthology was actually by Aisha. Are you ready to read that, Aisha? This is Aisha.
Yeah, sure, I can.
Going to introduce yourself. There we go.
Okay. I just want to say everyone's been like such beautiful stories about friendship, and like it's really gorgeous. But yeah, mine's not such an international friendship. It's just like a local English friendship, although I'm half Colombian. But yeah, this poem that I'm gonna read is called Friend, and it was written about my friendship with like one of my best friends who kind of just looking back at our friendship during quarantine. Obviously we all had to deal with Corona this year, and so I wrote a lot about that this year with Kate. And yeah, I won't go on for too long, but here's Friend. Friend, yesterday I saw a dog that was you, long and rude. It had the same short fringe you do, but did not wear the same clothes you do. Secondhand skirts that look like gold on you and dirt when I borrow them. Do you remember the days we almost died together, lying in the middle of rural roads, gravel on the backs of our heads? Do you remember the vegan ice cream I pretended to like, and the conversations I had with your mother and brother, claiming I came to the village just to speak to them, and not to smoke out of your window, listening to 5 a.m. owls and laughing until we almost peed ourselves? Trying not to wake up your grandmother with our underlying dementia in her. I remember. I text you how much it hurts not to see you, your tattooed legs, your obsessions with things that make me uncomfortable. The £1 sprays you both smelled of and the ramen we'd make. Friend, do you miss the words we shared, drunk and upside down together, our heads symmetrically hanging off the bed? Friend, do you miss the truths we tell each other in churches where I muffle my voice, my breath scared it would shatter the stained glass window, Jesus's blood, his body distressed and thin like the blankets we slept under, the world flesh, us unimportant. I miss the 74 clocks that would tick in the walls and talk to let us know that the friendship we shared together would be something we'd look back on in quarantine.
Great poem, Aisha. Missing your friends. Are you going to read another one, or are we going to go on?
You can go on. I think that's like the only one I have at the moment.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. So Aisha was at school with Amani. You were just a couple of years below. So Aisha's background is half Colombian and half Dutch. And Amani is going to tell you about her background because that's important to her poems.
Hello, my name is Amani. I'm from Oxford. I'm Pakistani, but I grew up and live in the UK. And the first poem that I'll share is about my cousin who lives in Pakistan, and it's about my friendship with her, I guess, and how you can still kind of feel that friendship even though you live in a different country to your family. And it's called Conversation with My Cousin. I imagine a conversation with you as though you can understand me. In this world, there is no language barrier. My speech isn't broken. Our humor is in sync. In this conversation, we realize how similar we are and how you like to pick the lemons on the tree. I feel as though I have a sister in you, and for a while, everything is okay. And then the next poem is about kind of the things that remind you of your friends. If you maybe haven't seen them in a while because of the pandemic, or like because you haven't seen them for any other reason, and the things that remind you of them. It's called Time Has Made Us Strangers. A month ago, I passed a shop and the clothes on the mannequin smelt of you. It reminded me of your voice. I imagine it has changed. When we were 10, we spent every day together. You were like the sister I had never had. I think about how back then we never thought time would make us strangers. If I passed you on the street, would you recognize me, or have the past 6 years changed the way I walk?
There we go. So Amani always writes these devastatingly short poems. I always say you can have a poem that's as great as Aisha's and it's long, or as great as Amani's and it's short. It's different. There's not one way of doing it. Now in Britain, there are different countries. So there's Scotland and there's Wales. And Bren joined our group last year, and he is from Wales and he speaks Welsh as well as English. So that's another. And actually, you're only our friend really from Zoom, aren't you, Bren? Which is a pandemic thing, which is great. Here's Bren.
Hi everyone, I'm Bren, and yeah, Kate's right, I live in Wales, which is this little country right beside England, where there's lots of mountains and lots of sheep. It's lovely, I like it a lot. And I wanted also to read a poem about friendship, which is a poem that I wrote about my friend Martha, and we met at university and we lived together last year during the pandemic, and I guess we became even closer because of that. So I wanted to read that for you all. It's called Household. Do you want a cup of tea? And of course I always do. Strong enough so the spoon stands up in the Springsteen mug you bought me. Have you heard? And usually I haven't. So you play it for me, the pair of us, the radio, our household god. Are you okay? And sometimes we're not. So we laugh at how much we hate ourselves, or cry over mummy issues and Moon Song by Phoebe Bridgers. Are you coming? And of course you are, but always running late, blazing across the quad with wild, wet hair, yet never a sniff of a cold. Shall we go? And we will, we do. Two shadows on Broad Street with big jumpers and bad accents, making jokes and asking questions to which we both already know all the answers.
Just puts me there. It's such a great poem.
And then maybe I'll do like one more, which is called Oasis, which is also about friendship. And it's based on a quote from Hafiz, which is the hope of my friend's home is my water of life. So the hope of my friend's home is my water of life, and I will drink deep because I have to. I will dance with my bucket in the rain. I will drain that well until it's dry. I will bathe in the hope of my friend's home until I can pour myself into it again. Then I will run like a river over the threshold and hold the oasis, my friend.
So gorgeous. Thank you, Fred. That was really beautiful, both of them. Wonderful. We had a Yalda night in my group where we, our friend Shukriya, who is from Afghanistan, she's Hazara, she showed us how to take quotes from Hafiz and answer them. So that was wonderful. And this finally, we're going to close with Asma, who's also Pakistani British, and going to be reading some things about that.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Asma. It's so nice to be here. It's been such a pleasure to see all the plays and the stories that you've all done. So thank you, and thanks, hands up. So I came to England when I was 3 years old, and I'm originally from Pakistan, like my family is. And a lot of my poetry is about when I was younger, being a child immigrant in England. And the first one I'm going to read is called Teacher, and it talks about my friendship with my teacher at primary school and how she became my friend and helped me see England as home rather than something that's really new and scary. So, Teacher. Allah cast a spell so she saw past my shalwar kameez and butterfly trainers, turned her blind to the immigrant signs stamped on my head, put Noor in her eyes so she let me sit in her lap and read the register, gently listening to me butcher names in my broken English. If I could have Kal, I would have it so I could be 6 again, in my velvet red dress, and she takes me to the farm on a Saturday. Abu and I sat in the back seat of her car in awe of her presence, this mysterious moment in which we're chosen as favorites. If Kal was in my control, I'd walk her back into my life, show her the pages and poems and prose which honor our memories, and she takes my hand and walks me to her home and points out the lavender and fuchsia and flowers I don't know, teaches me the English way, so different from my own. In these moments, she whispers, call me Jackie, but then and today and Kal and in Sosal, I'll call her Mrs. Bandin. In my Pakistani Pyari is it? So that's the first one. And the second one is called The Child Under My Ribs. And it's just essentially about giving the younger me a hug who like witnessed quite a lot of racism. And also I'm one of 7 kids. Yeah, one of 7 children. So because there was a big group of us, family was really important. And this is just about me and my younger siblings and my mum just kind of being exposed to that and going back and kind of giving little me like a bit of a hug. The child under my ribs. She was one of so many, the quiet middle good one, with the nails bitten down till blood drew and a Willy Wonka haircut. She sits under my ribs and remembers the drunk lady sat on the pavement at that one corner between mosque and home, shouted, you dirty packies, piss off now, to my sweet 5 foot no inches mother, who would place herself between 7 of us children and the lady or the man or the dog or whoever it was who wanted to swear at us on each day of the week. The child can't forget her helpless thoughts. What would she do if someone hit her ummi? Would she scream for help? Would she fight? Could she? Powerless and vulnerable, she clutches a handful of hijab in her chubby fingers, watches 16 little legs hurry faster and faster home. Today, that child eases past my ribs, flows through my fingertips and hugs my mum a little tighter, a little longer. So yeah, thank you again. It's been such a pleasure to be a part of this, and you're all so talented. Thank you.
Asma, that was so wonderful. Thank you so much. It's beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm very proud of all my students. I'm just going to close this with one of your poems, which was written in a workshop on Monday. And this is by Lena. And we were all writing about where we came from. I come from the land of olive trees, the land where white doves quietly sleep, the land that embraces all people, wherever they come from. I came from the land of holy scents and the smell of blood mixed with sand. I am from a place where children sleep, holding their little hands tight to their ears to hold off the sound of bombs in the long, terrifying nights. I am from the land that dreams of peace, but never lived it. The land of children who once hoped to celebrate their happy Eid, to wear their new clothes, but where Eid has not come. It's been wonderful to work with you all on Hands Up, and I'll be back to do some more. So thank you all.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate, and all of your students. That was amazing. Every poem was just beautiful in its way. I love them all. And we're looking forward to more sessions with you, with the students, and teaching them more how to write poetry. Lena is here and she says, thank you, Kate, for sharing her writing.
Got 1,000 likes on Twitter, Lena.
Thank you. So if I'm not wrong, Becca is here, but I just don't know if she's here or just left. She would love to say a few words. Are you there, Becca?
Yeah, but I'm not sure she's here.
No, okay. No worries. So now we've reached our final thing in this event, which is the announcement of the Fish That Lived competition that was in early June. So we're finally here to announce the winners, and we're going to be hearing those winners from Rida, Miss Rida Thabit, our educational specialist, our dearest educational specialist. She's not an educational specialist, she's a friend of all. And she's a core educational specialist, course skill trainer, and Hands Up project trustee, and she's going to be announcing the winners. Over to you, Ms. Rida.
Good evening, everyone. So it's time to announce the winners in the Fish That Lived competition. So massive thanks for all the teachers and the students who submitted entries to the competition. And thanks for all the judges who voted for the entries. So with no further delay, the winner teacher is Hind Jawad Al-Qatta from Rimal Prep Girls B School. Massive congratulations to you, Hind. Your poem, Prick of Hope, got the most votes. So congratulations, Hind. And the winner student is Fatma Al-Qatati from Rafah Prep Girls B School. Her short story, Gigantic Olive Tree, got the most votes. So congratulations for Hind Al-Qatta from Rimal Prep Girls B School, and for Fatma Al-Qatati from Rafah Prep B Girls School. Congratulations.
Thank you a lot, Ms. Rida, and thanks for all the participants. You have all done a great job. Thank you for submitting your contributions, and massive congratulations to the winners. I think Becca is here now, so we're just going to be hearing a few words from Becca, of which I don't know what are they about. So let's move on to Becca. Can you unmute yourself, Becca, and turn on your camera?
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Well, I had trouble to recognize your name because it says Bexio.
Oh, you know what? Oh, sorry about that. No wonder you didn't know who I was. So I just want to say, first of all, I think this is this Makluba? What is this?
Well, we can see two things here. We can see the Dome of the Rock, and we can see, yes, Makluba.
Good. Okay. So I am actually, I feel very honored to be able to speak to all of you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm your only friend who living in the US that's working with volunteering, I think. We have there's another one in Morocco. But anyway, it's a great honor. And the main thing I just want to say that's so magical about friendship is the fact that it's the one thing that every single person can do. Like I myself, I don't have children, so I can't be a mother, but I can be a friend. And so I have, through this Hands Up, it literally has gotten me through COVID, but even before then, it has given me friends that I know will be my friends for life. And so the magical thing about friendship is you can do it whatever age you are, wherever you are, in whatever situation you are. There's no limit to friendship. And all it takes is just being present with one another, listening, sharing. And that's exactly what we've done here. And we feel connected to each other through that. So that, I think, is the magical thing about Hands Up and how powerful it is because friendship is something that goes over all borders, emotional, political, social, economic, all the borders. Friendship can go beyond that. And that's what Hands Up has done. So it's just such an honor. And it's been lovely to hear all these beautiful expressions of friendship, both in the plays and in the poems. So just thank you for letting me be part of it. Thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thanks to all my friends, old and new.
Okay, thank you, Becca. I think now we've come to the end of this amazing event. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the performances, for all of you participating, and see you in the upcoming event. Would you like to say a few words, Nick, before we leave? I'm not to close this.
I'm just deeply, deeply moved by everything that everyone has said this evening.
Oh.
The performances of poetry, the plays, and everything that every teacher and every student and every person has said about the importance of friendship. And if that's one thing that we've done in the Hands Up project, then it's something to be very proud of, all of us. So thank you. Thank you to you all.
Welcome. And Sarah,
a few words, not many. If you can turn on your cameras, please turn them on now, everybody.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Anyone, please let me see you all. Please let everybody see you all.
Can we do it like one time, allowing everyone to turn on their cameras?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
It's not easy to do that on a webinar.
Okay, but we've got a few people. We've got a few people, so that's good. I mean, if you look at the variety of everything that's happened today, and I love what Becca just said, because this is all about transcending borders, and it is the beauty of the internet. We have some problems with it sometimes, but it allows things like this to happen, and it allows us all, young, old, in between, Palestinian, Welsh, Argentinian, British, Spanish, whatever you want to say, to stretch out our hands and just give each other a hand. And that's a very, very beautiful thing. So thank you all. You're amazing. I hope you've made some new friends tonight. I think I have.
Yeah, I promoted everyone to panelists so that they could share their videos.
Fantastic. Well done, Raja. Okay, so I'd just like to give you all a really big hands up. Thank you so much for what you've done tonight and what you do all the time. You're amazing. Thank you.